Once after the design of sewers, we need to, that means till now we have discussed about how much amount of the or quantity of the wastewater is generated. Once after the wastewater is generated, can we directly dispose this wastewater? No, we cannot directly dispose the wastewater, because without treatment, if you are disposing the wastewater, this can lead to soil pollution, water pollution, etc. Because the wastewater is having a lot of organic contaminants, inorganic impurities, etc., which are going to create pollution to the water bodies in which the sewage is disposed, or else create soil pollution onto which the sewage is disposed. So, we need to treat the wastewater, before which we cannot dispose. So, before the disposal of wastewater, we need to treat. How to treat? Because again, we need to treat the wastewater by knowing the characteristics or the quality of the wastewater. That comes under the characteristics of sewage. Again, the characteristics of sewage, that means nothing but the quality of wastewater. We can divide this into two types again, that is physical quality, chemical quality. Physical quality means what is the color of sewage? Is it a fresh sewage? If the color is light brown color, the sewage, if the sewage is dark brown color to black color, we can call it as dark sewage, and the temperature of sewage generally it ranges from 20 degrees to 30 degrees centigrade. Okay. Next, we have bad odor of sewage. We cannot go for the taste of sewage since it's dangerous. So, in the characteristics of sewage, the physical characteristics involve color, odor, temperature, etc. Coming to the chemical characteristics of sewage, that means which is most important in GATE examination point of view, that is BOD and COD. So, the most important part where we can expect a question in GATE and IES exams on characteristics of sewage is BOD. What do you mean by BOD? BOD means organic demand. That means the amount of oxygen that is required by the microorganisms in order to decompose the organic matter is known as biological oxygen demand. That means what I want to say you is, generally in sewage we have microorganisms present and we also have organic matter present. Here we state the organic matter is very dangerous. In water supply engineering, we consider the microorganisms as our enemies. Here we need to consider the microorganisms as our friends, because they are going to decompose the organic matter. We are supplying some oxygen to the aerobic microorganisms and we are not supplying any oxygen to the anaerobic microorganisms. That means either by aerobic decomposition, that means in the presence of oxygen, or else by anaerobic decomposition, in the absence of oxygen, the microorganisms are going to decompose the organic matter. So, the amount of organic matter that is utilized by the microorganisms in order to decompose the biodegradable organic matter is known as BOD, biological oxygen demand, and the amount of oxygen that is required by the microorganisms in order to decompose the non-biodegradable organic matter and biodegradable organic matter is known as chemical oxygen demand. That means the decomposition by addition of chemicals, which we call it as chemical oxygen demand, COD. So, mostly you can expect the questions on BOD and COD from the characteristics of sewage. I want to tell you, in GATE exam point of view, BOD is very important concept. You can expect a 2-mark question at least in one set in every year on BOD.